cook. How you doing? This is the Zorak saying hello to my universe, our universe, everyone else's universe. I'm in it. Everyone is in it. So it doesn't belong to someone. It belongs to all of us. Yep. Just to say hello. I hope you're 24/7 is the way you doing it that you want it so far. That your 365 is on his way. And I hope you have a nice 24/7 and an awesome 365. Just hoping that your life is going the way you want it. Hopefully that one day we stop talking about how we're supposed to make this planet a little bit better, because we're already doing it. And instead we're talking about how let's do this fun thing, let's do this whatever, and enjoy your life. Just remember that don't work hard to pay bills, work hard to have a fun life and something that is worth doing. That you're not concentrating your life in only just paying bills and power bills, internet bills and stuff like that. That you put your life and your resources on being happy. They say that you just decide to just take off and let's go to London or to go to Norway or something like that. You just do it, and that's it. There will be someone in there that will take you gladly without no problems, without no worries about bills and things of that nature. Because it'll be someone like a pilot that will be like, oh yeah, no problem. And it'll be all those resources available to you without no worries about bills and money and stuff like that. They will be like, yeah, let me take you there. I would definitely take you there. And in Norway or whatever you want to go, it'll be someone in there that will be like, yeah, let me take care of you. Without owning nothing to no one. Just a little bit of love and a little bit of respect and a little bit of acknowledgement that that pilot that take you to Norway, for example, it'll be like, it'll acknowledge them that, hey, you did me a good favor. And the pilot will be like, okay, no problem. Oh, let's go, let's make a meal. And then the pilot will be like, okay, let's go eat together. Or something, you know. Just imagine a world that you don't have to be worried about bills and money and banks, things of that nature. That the only thing that you have to do is just help someone else to reach their dreams and reach yours and just be happy. Because guess what? You can be working for 100 hours a day, 24/7, leaving behind your family and things that makes your heart warm and all that stuff. And regardless of what you do, those things that you're trying to pay, your bills, a credit card, your loans and all that stuff, will stay there. Actually, those people are having more fun, enjoying their life, just because you're not happy right now, and you're upset, and you're fighting with your family, fighting with your son, your daughter, your wife, or your mother, your father, or your loved ones, or whatever, or your girlfriend, and you're making a mess of your life just because, hey, I got to abide and I got to pay bills. And you started to think of yourself as a worker, not as someone that was going to put some effort to make this planet better, just a worker bee. When you're in a hive, like there's a bees in there, yeah, the worker bee. In Spanish, I keep saying in Spanish they call that bee zángano, which is mean idiot. Guess what? We are idiots sometimes. Yeah. We are idiots. And then you have the people that are in the top having fun. Going to London, going to Germany, going to Norway, going to even staying in their home without going out to do nothing. Having a good dinner and having a good healthy lifestyle. You know, they're going to gym, they eating right and all that stuff. Thanks to you. You put him there. You put him in that situation of winning all the time. So it's another thing to forgive the people that hurt you and they do something wrong to you, but that's a completely thing just to feed them and make them stronger so they can hurt you some more. That makes no sense. I don't say no going in against the people that hurt you. Just be nice to them, say hello to them, and be an example of how good you are, so they can be good, hopefully. But with the system that we have right now, that we have to pay bills and go to bank and you won't be able to make this planet and your life a little bit better. And remember, the first steps to make this planet better is just for you to be happy, to do whatever you think is supposed to be doing. Okay, they said that you want to be a journalist. Okay, be that. Be the best journalist that you can ever be. Let's say that you want to be an engineer guy. You know, you want to make things happen. So be that. They say you want to be a designer of anything, software, machinery, or cars or vehicles, any type of vehicles or things like that. You do that. Do that. They say that you want to be the best doctor that you can be in any branches that the doctors have. So be the best doctor that you can be. Follow your heart. But right now, we live in a system that is very hard, almost too impossible, to follow your heart. You know why? Because you always have to be worried about paying bills. You have to be worried about not to be hassle to your supervisor, your boss. And that's why we cannot we won't be the best of whatever we want it to be, because we got those things in the way. And you can say, oh no, but some other people do. Yeah, but other people do, but they took them so hard, and sometimes they had to do some stuff that wasn't that kosher, if you know what I mean. And yeah, there was a lot of sacrifice, but for what? They say, yeah, you see people that have 300 years old and they finish high school. Okay, that's beautiful. But it'll be much better just to follow your goals, taking care of that right away, so you can enjoy it and help someone enjoy their lives. Just imagine that the guy who invented the let's say this guy Henry Ford, even though there was a business guy, but I don't care. But let's say that guy that invented a way to make a car more easy, more faster, and to produce, that guy would have do it earlier because he didn't have to be worried about money. It'll be like we would have better cars, better vehicles, and let's say that the guy invented the wheel, for example. No, let's think about that. Let's change the way I was gonna say. The guy who invented the wheel, maybe he didn't have to be worried about bills, so he invented the biggest thing ever, the wheel. Imagine that guy in these times that we have to be worried about bills and money and things of that nature that have to do with money. I bet that guy wouldn't have the time to invent the wheel because no time for that, no time for being different, no time for thinking outside of the box, because you have to pay the bills, you have to provide for your family, you have to be find some kind of a money and things like that. But imagine a world that we don't have to deal with money. And I keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it once in a while to change that. Imagine a world that you don't have to follow your obligation, but instead follow your heart. And by following your heart, accidentally you will follow your obligations. It'll be not obligation, it'll be things that you will gladly do in order to make your life better. And they can argue that, yeah, you can do this with the system that we're having right now. No. Because it's always a compromise, a big one that you have to do in order to get there. Let's say that you are a pretty mature person, that you have family and all that, and all of a sudden you see that you're doing things that you don't want it to do because you don't feel pleased how your life is going, and then I want to change it, but you cannot do it without not saying. Let's say that you want to follow this and follow it with quality, not quantity, and you want to follow your dreams on quality. But you cannot do it because you have to either say, hey, screw my family, I'm going to follow my dreams, I don't care about them, I only care about me, I don't care if they go hungry, I don't care about that, I just care about doing the things that I wanted to do. I want to be pretentious and a little rascal with my family and be an ass, if you know what I mean, to my family, and then just take off, and I don't care. I don't care if you starve to death and stuff like that. But yeah, with the system that we have right now, you cannot do that because you have to do the things that I just told you. You have to sacrifice a lot of your family just because you want to follow your dreams. You want to follow your heart. Oh yeah, they might say, yeah, oh, daddy, or your mommy, or dad, or mama, or papa, they will say, yeah, we can deal with that. But you don't want them to suffer, so you just shut up and keep taking one for the team. Let me go to that work. Let me go to work. Let me go to my job, and just shut up and put your tail between your legs and just say sorry just because you don't want to get fired. Don't disagree. And that's what we live in right now. And I hope that by the time that someone actually watching these videos and make sense to someone, actually they will listen to this video as something vintage. That's the vintage way to think. Because right now, thinking about money is irrelevant, and whatever you think, Carlos or Sarek or whatever you want to call me, that's so outdated because we are no longer in that matter. We just what? it'll be like someone talking about paper, and then you'll be like, yeah, paper is good, but computers, yeah, is what is the thing right now. And I keep saying, you keep going through the same outdated system that we live in right now. It's very outdated. Everyone wants to have the best of the best, but they don't do nothing to change the system so everyone can have the best of the best. Or you just want to be greedy and you just want a few people and to have the best of the best. No, everyone should have the best of the best. Everyone, because that's the way the system will work. If you're showing someone that you're happy, and even though that person may be sour or maybe not that nice of a person, let's say bad person or a jerk, but just by the force of people being happy and doing and follow their dreams, it will be like, man, I was an ass, and I wasn't a nice guy, and I was a nice woman, or whatever. Let me be a better person. Let me talk to someone to help me to be a better person. But with the system that we have right now, this system that we have right now is a fertile ground, a ground that is full of everything that they need in order to make our life more difficult, in order to make them better and their life better. Because this system that we have right now is awkward, is outdated, it is made for greed and killing and doing stuff that we're not supposed to be doing. The system right now we have a system that doesn't provide for you to be a better person. It's a system that provides for a few person to be in the top. But no one should be on the top. Everyone should be in the top, if you know what I mean. And we got a little bit of a few people here and there that have a good life, but sometimes they have it because out of someone else sacrifice, not them. Or maybe they sacrifice a lot, and then at the end it will be like, yeah, but I put too much in and I get nothing out almost. But we live in a system that, the monetary system is like, and people can argue, oh yeah, but if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have the car, the cell phone that you use, the internet that you use. Yeah, you can say that, but like everything, it's time to upgrade the system. It's time to change something about it. Because if someone would change their mind to update things, we wouldn't have the freaking wheel, if you know what I mean. We'd still be living in the dark ages. But someone think differently, and something happened. But I think it's time for put that outdated system that we have, the monetary system that we have right now, that is not based on making a better person and upgrading stuff, and doesn't allow to think outside of the box or nothing like that. But yeah, I hope one day whatever I'm saying right now is very outdated, and I hope that one day everything makes sense in your life and situations are better. And yeah, I hope one day whatever I'm saying right now, it'll be like someone someone will listen to this, it'll be like, wow, that's how it was back in the day. Yeah. But yeah, I hope your life is better, that your 24/7 is okay, and your 365 is on the works. I would love you for you guys to be happy. For me to be happy, of course. Duh. Because that's the way it works. Everyone should be happy. If they want to be happy. Because I understand people, they refuse and they're very stubbornly unhappy. Because they decide, they choose to not to be. But yeah. I hope you guys, God bless you, or have a very productive 24/7, and yeah, be happy, or try to change the system little by little. I hope someone that have the power and the knowledge to make the system better, I hope they do, because we need it. Because right now, what we have right now ain't making no sense whatsoever. This is Sorak saying, see you later. This is Sorak Universe 777. Our universe, everyone universe. Bye bye. Bless you.